Fuck, I gotta make a thumbnail. Shit. Was just a little stubby joint. What was that? What was that? Hang on. Your order is out for delivery. Roger that. Tom motherfucking Powell. Hello, how are you? I can't go by that name because there's another gentleman in town here who owns the music shop. The guy that sold us that guitar. His name is Steve Custer, and he goes by Steve motherfucking Custer. So I can't be stepping on his act. Okay, Impromptu live. Hang on, guys. I'm just trying to put a thumbnail on this live for people to find it easier. Save. And are we good? All right. What's the strain? Keep forgetting it. Toe jam. Toe jam. 34,301. It's down a little bit. That's down a little bit, for sure. Boys and girls, this is what you guys have done so far this year. You have managed to rack up for this page here on the tube of you on YouTube 246.7 million views so far this year, with 4.8 million watch hours. And we have added 285.8 thousand subscribers in the calendar year 2025. 240, so we're going to be over 250 million. Excuse me, I have to adjust the voice. 250 million for sure by the end of the year. That is not unimpressive. I'm telling you something. It's fucking. When she is crying, she is lying. What, huh? What is your name? You spelled your wrong, and my name is the title of the. Clyde Eugene. You leave those boys alone. Come here. The landscapers are here doing the fall cleanup, and he's all worked up because there are boys in his yard, aren't there? Clyde Eugene. Clyde. That's a lovely tick. It is. It's a lovely tick. You have a nice tick. What's going on, Clyde? What's going on? I spilled some water on this envelope, which I gotta get rid of anyways. Relax, buddy. Relax. how not one video your have is over 20,000? Okay, that'll be your little secret. You don't think I have a video with over 20,000 views? Okay. Your dad's name was Clyde? So we meet again, Tom Powell the Great. Yes, we do. Dio. Okay. You say I don't, then I must not. I guess the views with hundreds of thousands, if not millions, or the videos with millions of views, they don't exist. Because Jim said they don't. Well, then you need to look harder, Jim. You need to look harder, my guy. I don't even know what my top video is. Hang on a second here. Oh, content. Let's see here. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Videos. 867,000, 732,000, 633,000, 604,000, 593,000. I have shorts with 2 million, 3 million. But hey, I mean, you say it doesn't exist, so it must not exist, right? I'm going down the list right here. Like I said, 867, 731, 633, 607,000, 593,000, 560,000, 498,000. My guy, you are not looking hard enough. What's poppin'? If you're from my generation, the pies. Remember poppin' fresh pies? That's what Baker's Square used to be. Poppin' fresh pies. Ghislaine Maxwell also owned a horse named Bubba. Just saying. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you smoking on today, Tim? My name's Tom. It's not Tim, and I'm smoking on some toe jam. Toe jam. Boom, boom, boom. We're doing one of those right there. We got these rolled up, ready to go. We're gonna go that one right there. Just got an ounce of blueberry gelato. Nice, nice. Now I need to roll one. We'll get to it. It just, there's something about being in your own home office, working for yourself, firing up a fat doob at your desk, and just being able to be like, this is what we're doing today. Now, this is not what we're doing today. I've got a lot of running around to do, but we've got to go to few stores today. We got to go to the post office. We got to go to Home Depot. We got to go to Home Goods. We got to drop off a return. We got to get some wiper blades for Renee's car. Yeah, we got some running around to do today. It's my day off. Got to get it done because I'm working the next 2 days because I got something going on Thursday, and then I'm going to work Friday because I got my daughter's coming in to see us on Saturday. You got plenty of land for the grow building? Right on, get into it. I mean, do it. That's a booming business in America. Yeah, Home Depot probably is. Any big holiday plans this year? The normal shit. Thanksgiving with we're hosting Thanksgiving, but we're doing it at my mother-in-law's house because it's going to be a small gathering. Christmas Eve at my sister-in-law's house, as always. Christmas Day here. Newman's Blown. It's an interesting choice for a name. Thank you, Atlas. Yes, everybody, if you could tap the screen for likes. Also, subscribe to the channel. It's free. If you're interested in financially supporting the channel, I have a membership tier that is just for financial support. It's $5 a month. It helps me continue to do what I'm doing here. But the best way that you could help us is to continue to watch the videos in their entirety and share them with everybody. It's a play on Newman's Own. Paul Newman salad dressing. Now I got it. For some reason, when you said Newman's Blown, I started thinking about Newman from Seinfeld. Newman. I wasn't thinking of Paul Newman salad dressing. Come on, buddy. Come on. I know you're all kinds of worked up because there are people working in your yard, aren't they? Aren't they? Clyde Eugene. Those boys are out there making your lawn look pretty. They're picking up all those leaves, aren't they? What's up? Clyde Eugene. Clyde. I got a couple of guys from the landscape company in the yard cutting down the perennials and cleaning up the leaves. And he's like, oh my God, there are fucking guys in my yard. How do I feel about the Libertarian Party? Half of what they say is awesome, half of what they say is dog shit, and I've found that most, definitely not all, but most of the libertarians that I've known, they tend to be Republicans who are ashamed to admit that they're Republicans, like center-right Republicans who are ashamed to admit they're Republicans. Nice guitar, thank you very much. Well, all right, guys, I just wanted to stop by and show some love. Thank you, man. Stay safe, stay well, and be kind, and run another much love. Hey, kind hostility, you have a good day, man. Seriously. I never caught you live before. Good morning from West Lafayette, Ohio. I'm surprised I'm getting some Ohio love in here, considering how much I shit on the state of Ohio. I'm going to try hostility. I'm going to try. How to approach a man in public? I don't know. I've never approached a man in public. At least not for what I think you're asking for. You love people like me? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I am in Ohio. Yeah, I've been shitting on the state of Ohio for years. It's my opinion that they should just wall off the entire state of Ohio and turn it into one big free-range prison farm. A recent subscriber. This is my first time catching you live. So for you guys that are catching me live for the first time and don't know anything about lives or about my lives on YouTube, I do these impromptu lives whenever I get the feeling, so there's no schedule for them, but I also do lives every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central, so there's a regular schedule every week for a live. But all of those old lives, whether they be impromptu or Taco Tuesday lives, you can go to my page here, and there's shorts, there's videos, and there's lives, and you can go and watch every old live that I've ever done in the form of a video. It's all archived there, all the comments, everything. You can go see it all. We should give Texas back to Mexico. No, we should let Texas gain its independence. We should let Texas go back to being its own country again. We should give them what they want, their autonomy and their freedom. Let them go be Texas again. And when they can't hack it, we won't help them. Did you hear about the Italian investigation into human hunting safaris? No, I did not. It was also its own country at one point in time. How many joints do you smoke a day? Usually about one throughout the course of the day. So like I started this one, and this will take me into the evening. And this will be what I'm working on when I'm sitting, in my bed at 10 o'clock tonight, doom scrolling right before bed. I mean, if I get the urge to smoke more, I obviously can, but... Thank you for sticking up against hate, bullshit, and disinformation. Right on. Lightweight? No, it's not about being a lightweight. It's about maintaining a nice buzz. You You smoke 2 in the morning and 2 at night. Yeah, I used to be like that. I used to be like fucking burn, 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 burn. And now I know that I can, throughout the course of the day, I can just take a few hits here or there, maintain a little bit of a buzz, still function completely fine and okay. Go out, run my errands, do my stuff, make my videos, clean the house, whatever the case may be. And then, when I'm down to the end of that at night, I'll burn a little bit more and get a nice little high. You know what I'm saying? It's about a constant elevation. Living it up in an elevator. Living it up when I'm going down. More people smoke than we think. Yes. How do I approach a man in public as a woman for dating advice? I don't know. I'm not a woman. I've never approached a man for that. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Good song. Yes, it is a good song. The stuff you smoke must be good. It's too fucking. I am too deep into life. I am too fucking old to buy bad weed. That's just not going to happen anymore unless, financially it can't happen. But as long as I'm financially able to, no, you can't buy fucking shitty weed. How would you want to be approached? I don't know. I've been in a relationship for 3 decades. I wouldn't want to be approached. You know what I mean? When is your birthday? May 7th. Wow, that's our anniversary. May 13th, 1972. We have many significant days in May. I was born in May. My wife and I were married in May. Our 24-year-old daughter was born in May. The girls played softball. So that was a busy time. I was a landscaper, so that was a busy time. Mother's Day, it's all in May. And we have a grandchild due in May. Could we get a poem or a few lines from I don't really have any poetry at the ready. I don't think I've ever actually written any poetry, but I'll read you something. Hang on. Okay, you ready? Freshman year of high school, we had to bring in a poem and read it in front of the class. A guy in my class brings in the following poem. You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too. You'll fire your musket, but I'll run you through. So when you're waiting for the next attack, you'd better stand, there's no turning back. The bugle sounds, the charge begins, but on this battlefield, no one wins. The smell of acrid smoke and horse's breath as I plunge on into certain death. The horse, he sweats with fear, we break to run, the mighty roar of the Russian guns. And as we race towards the human wall, the screams of pain as my comrades fall. We hurtle bodies that lay on the ground, and the Russians fire another round. We get so near yet so far away, we won't live to fight another day. We get so close enough to fight, near enough to fight, when a Russian gets me in his sights. He pulls the trigger and I feel the blow. Burst of rounds takes my horse below. And as I lay there gazing at the sky, my body's numb and my throat is dry. And as I lay forgotten and alone, without a fear, I draw my parting groan. That was the poem. It's actually song lyrics that introduced me to the band Iron Maiden. He read that poem. That was the poem he brought into class and read that. And I was like, that's fucking amazing. What is that? He was like, that's the lyrics to the Iron Maiden song, The Trooper. And that night I started listening to Iron Maiden. And now they're on my wall. Right there. One of the greatest metal bands of all time. If there are 2 metal bands that I would recommend that people try to listen to at least once a day, it would be Iron Maiden and Metallica. Listen. You saw Iron Maiden before they were famous in 1979? No, Donald Trump did not fillet Bill Clinton. You must find this chair. I sold this chair through the TikTok shop when I had my main account. My main account with 1.5 million followers, and they did away with that account, and I can't get it back, and I can't find the company. It's a chair designed for big boys like me. I think it takes up to 400 pounds. It's got a little recliner, like footrest thing that I never installed because I hate those. You sound like you barely have a high school education. Okay, what did I say that makes me sound like I barely have a high school education, if you don't mind me? Nat Rona? Do you have a favorite strain? No, not really. Your oldest's name is Orion, and you have... Oh, after the instrumental on Master of Puppets. Nice. What are your thoughts on the UK suspending intelligence with the US over the Venezuelan war? Honestly, I don't understand why any of our allies share intelligence with our intelligence community anymore. I mean, it is clear that we are a compromised nation at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if all nations cut off sharing intelligence with us. Do you like the smell of fresh grass? Yes, on multiple levels. Was the Fridge the second greatest running back the Bears ever had? No. God, fucking stop that shit. You don't barely have a high school education, according to your own story. I don't have a high school education. I'm just wondering what I said that made it sound like I didn't have a high school education to that particular gentleman. No, I dropped out of high school at the beginning of my sophomore year, and I did not go back and get my GED, my good enough diploma, until after my daughter was born in 2001. Am I originally from San Francisco? Nope. I am originally from the Chicagoland area. Do you play video? I think you mean, do you play video games? No, I do not play video games. Yes, David Coverdale was in Deep Purple before Whitesnake. That is correct. New open house in Shorewood. 5-bed, 3-bath, 2,500 square feet, $480,000. Never heard of it referred that way. That's the way I refer to it. It's the GED, good enough diploma. Is it a diploma? No, but it's good enough. Well, thank you, Gene Schwartz. I appreciate that. You were preaching on your pizza video. I can't think of a more delicious pizza than Thin Style. Chicago Thin Style pizza is peak pizza. There's nothing that beats it in the pizza world. Nothing. I don't do shout outs. I can arguably better if you scored high enough. It can arguably be better if you scored high enough. The UK has 20 years of people applying for citizenship for immigrants. Doreen's Pizza is the go. Doreen's Pizza? Never heard of Doreen's Pizza. This is true. I could have scored higher. But like I said, it's good enough. I can hear the New Yorkers. What's going on, my dude from Massachusetts? Have you ever had pizza from Maria's in Morris? Yes, we that was the first place that we would go to for Italian when we moved out here before we discovered some other locations. Maria's been a staple for a long time in Morris. And their pizza's pretty good. How you doing? Come on. I know. I know. Come on. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know. No, you're not going on the desk where you're going to fuck with everything, okay? I tell everybody, hi, Franklin. This is Franklin, named after the Grateful Dead song Franklin's Tower. He is my cat, without a question of a doubt. And if you're, as I've said before, if you're seeing a video of me being made in this chair at this desk in this office, which is 99% of my videos, there's a chance that he is under the desk sleeping on my feet while I'm making it. You can go underneath there, but you're not going on the desk. I got water and herb and notes and all kinds of shit. Yes, that's my guy. Yeah, and see now he's underneath the desk. He's on his back. You could do a podcast audio only with your shorts all combined. Yeah, I could. MAGA is a satanic cult. I wouldn't say that. I don't know that they're satanic. They're a cult. They're a political cult. Has the cat ever gotten a contact high? If he hasn't, then that would be amazing to me. No, when I was younger, I did not need a high school diploma to get a job, clearly. You think Trump will get impeached again after the midterms? He might get impeached if the Democrats take the House of Representatives, but he won't get removed. I don't think that they'll ever find. No, he might get removed if the Republicans are looking to use Epstein to rid themselves of him. Maybe, but I doubt it. You had a Siamese named Frankly. What organization is not a cult? Millions of organizations are not cults. The Constitution made it's not impossible, it's just extraordinarily difficult. Habitat for Humanity, right? That's not a cult. I am living proof that a GED and certifications is cheap and brings good money in IT. Yes, it can. So the Democrat Party is not a cult, but the Republicans are? Yes. Yes. Do we worship any politicians on the Democratic side the way that the MAGA voters worship Trump? Do we? Do we build gold statues? Do we wrap our boats in Obama's face? Do we put 37 fucking Biden signs on our lawn? Yes. You're too fucking stupid to be allowed to be here. That's the end of that conversation. That's how that works. If that's the answer to that question that you generate, you're too fucking stupid to be here. I'm sorry. Not even fucking close. Not even close. Dude poofed. Trump's doing what he was voted in for. He was voted in to take people's health insurance away from them and start trade wars with every country on the planet and destroy the soybean export industry in this country. That's what he was voted in for? Okay. You guys vote, whoever voted him in, vote for stupid shit then. See, I think that there are a lot of unintended consequences on MAGA voters that they weren't expecting. I think MAGA voters voted to take away their health insurance, not mine. You're taking my subsidies from me? Well, I need those subsidies. I'm talking as the MAGA. I think MAGA voters voted for, I want you to hurt them. Are we back? We had a little hiccup there. Are we back? Can everybody see me? Give me a thumbs up if you can see me, please. I need a go, no go for launch. All right, we got our first thumbs up, our second, our third. We are here. All right, we're back. Sorry for the little hiccup there. I think that what happened, Sherry, how you doing? I think what happened with Trump voters is they voted to harm those people, and they got harmed in the process. I don't think they voted to harm themselves. Is my point. Rounding up brown people, oh, that's definitely what they voted for. And I love it every time I hear that a MAGA supporter had his wife picked up at the airport coming back from vacation. Well, I didn't mean for you, not to deport my wife. Sorry, pal, she's brown. She goes too. Love the sound of the leaf blower going. Let's get a little hot box action going here in the orifice. Not really into politics, but my life has been better under Trump than other presidents. Must be a lifestyle thing. If your life has been better under Trump than other presidents, then I would dare say you're a rarity. Are the cost of your groceries not up? Are in Donald Trump's first term, he got elected in 2016. He got sworn in at the end of January in 2017. That first year, 2017, they got the 2017 Trump tax cuts. Okay, it was going to be the biggest job creator in American history. It was going to spur innovation. We were going to just economically explode. In those first 3 years, 17, 18, and 19, before COVID, he oversaw the creation of 1.4 million fewer jobs than Obama saw in his last 3 years. He plateaued the economy after getting his incredible Trump job cuts. We started unnecessary trade wars, and it cost us tens of billions of dollars to bail out the farmers. We added $8.5 trillion to the debt in 4 years. And then he ignored a global pandemic. And we just drove the economy right off the cliff. We have since recovered from that. And he's now been in for 10 months. And unemployment is up. Inflation is up. Grocery prices are up. We have literal modern day Nazis roaming the streets, picking up anybody that's brown, whether they're here legally or not. And his own people are screaming from the rooftops about how his policies are hurting them financially. If you've been better under Trump than other presidents, you are a rarity, my friend. I guess I'm lucky. You must be. You must be. No, I'm not going to be doing my holiday shopping in February. Are we intelligent life for this planet? Sort of. You know, universally speaking, who knows? Thank you, Chris Supertramp, for the $10 donation, the first donation of the day. Hello, Tom. Thank you for your all of your support you show for veterans. We really appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't put on a uniform and go fight for this country. You know, I'm not the one that deserves the things. It's dog shit what we do to veterans in this country. And here's part of it's kind of a Republican idea and kind of not a Republican idea, but I'm all in favor of it. Open the VA up. And I don't mean open the VA up to non-veterans to get care. No, open the VA up so that veterans don't just have to go to a veterans hospital. Every single veteran in this country should be able to carry a card with them, or I like the thumbprint idea, but carry a card with them, and that allows them to go to any doctor, any hospital, any pharmacy, any specialist, anywhere in the country for anything. And you just send the bill to the federal government. Shouldn't have to be limited to just VA hospitals. They should be able, if you fought for this country, you should be able to walk into any doctor and get care. Some people call that privatizing the VA. I don't think it is. I just think it's opening up options for the veterans. When do we get our $2,000 tariff refund? Just like the $5,000 one that never came. I don't think you're ever going to get it. Trump's Secretary of the Treasury went on cable TV, cable news, some cable news show, and said that that could actually come in the form not of an actual dividend check, but in the form of, no, I am not a veteran, in the form of a tax rebate at the end of the year. You know, kind of like they did with overtime and with tips. You're not going to pay any tax on your overtime. You're not going to pay any tax on your tips, but you are. You just get to write off some of them at the end of the year. They're saying that's how that $2,000 could come, that we could get a $2,000 write-off at the end of the year. And then he went on to say, and it could even come in the form of the tax rebates that we already gave you, like no tax on tips or overtime. So if you go to write off several $1,000s worth of overtime this year, that might count towards the $2,000 in their mind. So I wouldn't hold your breath on the $2,000 tariff check. Just like you mentioned, you didn't get the $5,000 Doge check. You're not going to get the $2,000 tariff check. This is his last term as president. He's not interested in handing out money. He's interested in keeping money. He doesn't need to buy your vote anymore. He wants as much as he can. Here in Nebraska, I think you're saying, we know our economy could hold us together as a small country. That's not the case for most of the southern states. No, it's not. No tax on tips is BS, full of restrictions. Soundbite, exactly. There's no better time to draw, huh? No intention of using it, just drawing the Second Amendment just in case stuff goes down. BC Mormon, I was denied every single time I had Trump get in. A landlocked state, good luck. There are several landlocked states, and then there are states that are landlocked on top of one state. I think it is Nebraska. Is it Nebraska or is it Kansas that's landlocked on top of landlocked? Like it doesn't border a state that has a water border. What president ever did that? What president ever did what? Wit, if you don't mind me asking. Changed my W-2s. I'm not. Nope. Get. Go on. Get. Come on, get. Give away his pay? Wait, hang on a second. What president ever did that? Gave away his pay? John F. Kennedy, George Washington didn't take a paycheck. John F. Kennedy didn't take a paycheck, and there's one other president that didn't take a paycheck. Much of the heartland is like that. IRS is getting rid of paper checks. They'll be able to access your account, this person says. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to access your account for withdrawals. I mean, banking systems usually have, banking institutions usually have systems in place against that being able to happen. Set your W-9 exemptions to 99 and file your 1040 without a check attached. Maxwell had a horse called Bubba. It could be a lynch mob. Okay, so we're we work for ourselves. We act as independent contractors for these various sites. So I get a 1099 from YouTube as an example. Uh, I don't do my taxes because I don't trust myself. I don't know enough. So we have an accountant. We have one, two, three, four, five LLCs. And we have, expenses for all of those, fucking pile of receipts, all of that simple shit. I trust her. She's doing it. I'm not. Hoover was the other one that didn't take a paycheck. Okay, so then you're looking at Hoover, Washington, Kennedy, and Kennedy was one of those guys. He came from a rich family. It would not look good if he took the American taxpayers' money to be a public servant. You do have an umbrella for all of those LLCs. We have what's called a series or a schedule LLC. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's where you have a parent LLC and you're able to form mini LLCs off of it, each one of them called a series or a schedule. And so we have, of those LLCs, one of them is our parent corporation, and then there's one company here, and then there's another company here, and it owns half of another company, the other LLC, and then there's another company. So we have three companies, one of which owns half of another company, and that's how it's broken down for us. And so it streamlines the tax purposes. For tax purposes, it streamlines everything. I don't have to file all these different LLCs, tax forms, or returns, I should say, I'm sorry. And it offers maximum protection for each entity. Yeah, I do. The lawyer highly recommended it to go down that way, and we did a lot of research into it. And the series or the Schedule LLC turned out to be the best option. It was actually created originally out east for people who own multiple properties, so that you didn't have to put all of your rental properties under one heading. Because you see, if you have 10 rental properties and they're all under one heading, and somebody slips and falls at one of your properties and sues you, then they could go after all of your properties. So people used to do, if they had 10 properties, they had 10 different LLCs. So then they created the series or schedule LLC that allows you to have a parent company, and you can create 10 little companies. Each one of them have their own protection, each one of them separate from the other ones, but all the money flows up, and you can just file one tax return at the end of the year. So somebody is arguing with somebody about whether or not Ohio is America's armpit. Okay. We heard you the first 15 times? What's going on? What are you talking about, heard me the first 15 times? What's the anus of America, somebody asks. Where's Frank? He just fucked off. I think he was going to go hawk up a hairball or something. Thank you for the floating heart. Appreciate that. What's medical cannabis? Cannabis that you use to treat a medical condition. Oh, the draw your Second Amendment guy? Gotcha. Another day of me battling Social Security for my son. I am sorry to hear that. Keep the great work. Thank you very much. Making an example out of the mob. It's going to happen. Like I said, that's a great sound. The property is getting. Hey, Frank, are we good? Come here, brother. Are we good? Somewhere out there is a hairball for me to have to clean up now, huh? Isn't there? You went and just threw chunks, didn't you? What's up, buddy? Hey. You gonna make some biscuits on my arm? Hmm? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, huh? Under the chin? Right there. That's the spot, right? That's the spot up underneath here. Huh? Okay. You tell everybody you're going to go under the desk and kind of chill now. Go ahead. Thank you for the clapping seal. I appreciate that. Yeah, Frank's a good boy. Every one of our cats has a severe downside to them, and his severe downside is that he can't stop chewing strings. Other than that, he's totally fine. He's perfect. But you leave your shoes out, he will chew to the shoestrings in 30 seconds. He's the reason we have metal clips on all of our ornaments on the tree, because he chews through all of the fucking string on the ornaments. He just, whatever, it's a string, he chews it. Can't leave yarn out, anything. Right? Because when you see a string, your brain doesn't work right. We have 6 cats: Snart, Xena, Missy Misfit, and her kittens. We did Lock, Shock, and Barrel. We have 5 cats. We have Freddie Mercury, Franklin, named after Franklin's Tower, Sergeant Pepper, Ozzy Osbourne, and Eddie Van Halen. So Freddie, Frank, Pepper, Ozzy, and Eddie. Those are our 5. And it's like a starter kit. We have a long-haired black and white. That's Freddie. Pepper is a calico. Ozzy's an orange tabby. Eddie's a gray tabby, and Ozzy's a solid black cat. Zoe, Xavier, and Marley. Sergeant Pepper, did you get the name from Star Fox? No, we got the name from Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Any ideas on what Zoran might do? Nope. Yeah, I don't even know what Star Fox is. They're all musical names. Danzo?
No, can you come here first? Just
Un momento, por favor. What are you looking at?
so there's so much grass in those daylilies that they didn't cut those daylilies down. I'm assuming you told me to leave the grass up.
Yeah, let me go talk to them. Good pose. Most Americans aren't acting very American lately. My Indian friend, somebody said. Okay, so I missed. Farnham is back. How you doing, Farnham? I missed a whole bunch of whatever you guys were talking about while I was outside. What's up, Frank? You have 16 cats? Do you run a cattery? Did you know that John Lennon was in the Beatles? Right, that video just blew me away. Do you watch anything on CBS, ABC, NBC? Not for years. $16 cats is a. That's why I asked if you ran a cattery, because that seems like you're into cattery level of, you're bringing cats in, you're taming them, you're adopting them out, things of that nature. No, the house is not being vacuumed up, but the leaves and the fall cleanup is happening. My landscapers are here doing the fall cleanup. I like pickles, somebody says. Okay. I just have a standard poodle named Peter Barker. Does he have an alter ego? Is he a hell of a photographer? My eyes are watering just thinking about the smell of 16 cats. No way you can keep those boxes fresh and clean, somebody says. I love watching your videos, spot on, funny as shit sometimes and serious as fuck. Either way, you bring it to light. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Sorry. He stands below the tree and yells at the squirrels. Is your cat Franklin future president? No. The voice of reason, that's frightening as fuck. Are you a God-loving American? No. No. I'm an atheist. You love God. Love him. Do your thing. I'm an atheist. You could have more cats if you had staff. No, we did not get the Amish furniture. What? Why do people think belief in God is necessary to be a good person? I don't know. You'd have to obviously ask them. Well, as long as you've got the room for them, thanks for taking him. Yes, Amish furniture is bloody expensive. No fucking shit. We went to go look at tables we found a living room set that we liked that we're going to probably buy here within the next week, and we were looking for end tables that could possibly go with it. And holy fuck, their shit was expensive. We also need a new kitchen table at some point in time. That's not a necessity at the moment, but I was like, holy shit, man. Like, kitchen table sets for like 18 grand. Quality shit, and I understand they put a lot of time and effort into it, but oof. All mine are spayed and neutered as well. What do I think of Indiana politics? Indiana politics is fucking dog shit. Far right wing dog shit. 18 grand. That was, yeah, we saw 19,000, 16,000, 13,000 for like table and chair sets, right? A nice table and chair set. You're talking 6 chairs and a table. Solid pieces, but fuck me. Oh, hi, we found these. I found these tables. They might look good as end tables in the living room. How much are they? $9.80 a piece. Not so another $4,000 in fucking tables. You can't, it's not a dining room set. No, it's a kitchen table set. We're not even talking like the big dining room, long dining room sets. Fuck me, man. I mean, listen, if I ever get to the point where I can't even think about batting an eyelash at the idea of an $18,000 kitchen table set, then good for us and our family. But I don't even know if I'd buy one. I mean, I might if I had like that kind of disposable income. I might. But goddamn, uh, the fuck. It's like when you go to a restaurant and you see that they've got, this steak is served tableside for $149.99. Does fucking Jesus serve it? What the fuck? I'm gonna go grab some cookie dough, this person says. Can play piano you? Did Yoda enter the chat? Play piano not I can. Oh, play piano not can I? Amish got to eat too. Fair enough. But are they all getting extra cheese on their Whoppers? Because $18,000 for a fucking kitchen table sets. I mean, come on. We're doing a little bit more than eating at that point in time. You know what I mean? Everybody's getting large fries and extra cheese. The fuck? The Amish make a damn good pretzel. $18,000 for a table, does it manifest food? $18,000 for a table, it better be the one with fucking Jesus and all the fucking dudes hanging out with him. Which I'm still trying to figure out why they were all on one side of the fucking table. Seems kind of, same side of the boothish to me, but, it better be that fucking table, for fuck's sake. $18,000. Jesus, Mary, and fucking Joe. I'm walking through that goddamn store going, are you fucking serious? Like, every time I saw a piece, I was like, are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? Thank you for the hundreds. I appreciate those. I've seen your videos. Well, thank you. Do you like Weird Al? I mean, I did at one point in time. Toll House. World's just riding on a what? Huh? Greetings from Brazil. We talking about the nation of Brazil, or are we talking about like Brazil, Indiana? When did you start a channel? I started this channel in 2014. I started putting content on it on a serious basis last November. Turtle Island is the reference, okay? You can go back and watch the videos that I put on here before I decided to start doing political content on YouTube and shit. It's like my old landscape videos. It's us mowing lawns and shit like that. It's my equipment that I had and stuff like that. It's there's a handful of old videos. They're still in there. And then my 2 old podcasts are on here still. Or one of my 2 old podcasts are on here still. Benny Johnson is an absolute fucking tool. He's an absolute fucking tool. And the day that we catch some news that something bad has befallen Benny Johnson, and I'm not talking about like he got attacked or something, like, financially bad, he got fucking ruined in some way, shape, I am gonna fucking rejoice in that moment. He is such a subhuman sack of shit. You had Benny infect your feed? He is a traitor. He absolutely is a traitor to this fucking country. And he is an absolute, like, he runs with propaganda at the drop of a fucking hat without checking into it at all. Thank you for the fall leaves. I appreciate that. And the pumpkins. 'Tis the season. I don't know if he's in the closet. I just know that he's a subhuman piece of shit. My favorite TikTok guy. Yeah, I don't do much on TikTok anymore. I use TikTok to make videos for here now, but I don't post much there. He is another grifting fraud. Yes, yes, he is. And they give him a seat in the fucking press briefing room. He gets to ask the press secretary questions. Benny Johnson. I mean, what the fuck, man? What are we? What have we become as a country? My email. What? Something just got erased about Barron. Or they retracted it. My email is the old hippie. That's HIPPIE. The old hippie at oldhippiemedia.com. Do you believe we will get rid of Trump? Olin 26. Huh? What is Olin? Is it okay to feel sorry for MTG? You do what you want. I don't feel sorry for her. You subscribed and now plan on providing me and my audience with one of a kind experiences and interactions. I am the most consistent and dominant puppet celebrity, and everyone shall know my love. Okay. Uh, Ooh, somebody sent a mystery gift. It's a box with holes and apparently a tail. Um, no puppet love, please. Yeah, I mean, it gives lampshades made of human skin. You know what I mean? What does your wife think of your program on these channels? Does she support you? She's the one that figured out how to monetize it all. She, if I, back before when it was all still growing on TikTok, people were always like, well, your fucking wife is out working and you're home retired and making TikToks. My wife used to tell me, don't you have TikToks to make? You got an audience to build. And would send me to go do TikToks. I do videos for YouTube. I'll sit, like yesterday I did 32. Yesterday I made 32 videos, that's 3 minutes or more, and 30 shorts, which is under 3 minutes. And I uploaded them all to YouTube to private. And then this morning she went in and did the descriptions and the thumbnails and all of that stuff. Yeah, we do this business together. I make the content, she figures out how to monetize it. So yeah, she is fully supportive. Fully supportive. I like the new graphics with the text at the bottom. That is TikTok fucking with the text, the text at the bottom as I'm creating the videos. So that's like TikTok playing with it. I keep up the good work. Thank you very much. I intend to, as long as they're sharing the revenue the way that they're doing it right now. I'll do this until the day I die, most likely. Your orange cat wants to take. I actually have a channel on TikTok called the Powell Pets that I started strictly for the animals in the house and the animals that we feed outside. And I did like 6 or 7 videos and never did anything else with it. I thought you chose this. Okay, so you can choose the font, you can choose the size, all of it. I made 62 videos yesterday. That's one more thing that I would have to do to 62 videos, go in and figure out which font I want and pick that font. So I kind of let them fuck with it. You know what I mean? And put it out there, making sure that it has some type of subtitles in there for people that need subtitles, but not really spending that much more time. How many kids do you have locked in your basement today? What a fucking grotesque thing to even suggest. Ryan, why are you another one of these trolls that can't show their fucking faces when they say this shit? Is there some projection going on there? Should somebody maybe have a peek at your hard drive? Clyde. Clyde Eugene. Clyde Eugene. Come here. What's going on, bud? It's okay. They're going to be done outside soon. Kamala should be 2032 after this Trump shit is over. Right now, get Trump out of office for all Americans. Clyde is sweet. Trolls are winding up. Oh, yeah. The trolls always come out. Doesn't matter when or where. They always come out. MTG has no redeeming qualities whatsoever, somebody said. He's not mad about the people being outside. He just wants to go out and play with them. So, we good? Or is it just driving you nuts? Is it driving you batshit? Oh, hello, Ed. You guys have seen Frank the orange tabby? Tons of fun. Here is my wife's cat.
Hey,
This is Eddie.
he can't help it that he's got,
What?
he doesn't have a shut-off valve.
Yeah, you're going to tell me he's got some kind of pituitary problem?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe a thyroid issue?
Yeah, a little fucking Yeah. This doesn't come from fucking thyroid issues, guys. That comes from fucking food, right? And a whole bunch of lounging. Eddie, say hi to the people. I feel your back claws going into one of my favorite tie-dyes, and we're not going to play that game today, are we? No, sir. We're not going to play that game. This is Eddie Van Halen. That's his actual name, or my wife calls him
Edward P. Callahan.
Edward P. Callahan. This is Edward. Eddie, he is my wife's cat without question, and he is our biggest and youngest
I didn't want him.
cat. No, I drove 3 hours to get this
Each way.
fucking asshole. Each way. Go on. Go by your mama. Go seek life elsewhere.
All right, have you eaten breakfast?
No, I figured that we'd eat something while we were out and about, running around.
Okay, I need to know what time that'll be.
Oh, I have no idea, because are you done working out?
I'm done working out, so I'm trying to figure out, do I need a little snack?
Probably a little snack,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fine.
And then we'll go out here in a bit and we'll do our run around. Give me about 5 minutes. MAGA went into hiding this weekend. Whew, they're not having a good... Renee,
What?
this gentleman fucking nailed it. Eddie Van Halen.
Oh, poor baby. Come here, boy. Your mama loves you more than the world itself.
It's always the gray cats that are the big ones. Always.
Yes, I've seen some orange ones then.
And some black and white ones too that are chunky, but you see a gray cat, he's
Okay, but I didn't do this on purpose. It's not like I.
no,
overfed
he's
him.
just a fat fuck like me. Just like I like not you though, are you, Clyde? No.
Oh,
Come here.
you're perfect size, buddy.
Come on.
Thank you for the kisses.
He doesn't know what to do. You're by my office. I'm here. You're here, and the boys are in the yard working. So he's like, I just don't
Come
know.
on. Come by, Daddy.
Anyway, we have a shit ton of running around to do. We've got a few stores and a post office to stop at, so we need to get ready to go do that. So thank you guys. We'll talk tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central.